Damn it, damn it, damn it! I wanted to take a nice little delivery job, but no! Beorn just had to take a monster hunting quest. Bloody oaf goes charging into those caves without a second thought. Naturally, the party all rushed in after him. The cave floor gives way and we fall for gods know how long. It's dark down here. Not an issue for me, being a gnome and all, but the others only have one torch each. That won't be enough. We aren't in some natural caves anymore. We're deeper. I've only heard stories about this place. A second world deep beneath the dirt and rock of the earth, deeper than any gnome or dwarf would dare to dig. The Underdark. The Underdark. There is nary an adventurer who isn't familiar with the name of that place. Many believe the Underdark is nothing more than a large, underground cave, home to dangerous but largely blind and mindless creatures. But the seasoned adventurer knows better. It is no mere system of caves. It is another world altogether. The hollow innards of Torill that spread across the entire world, just beneath the surface. The pitch blackness, combined with a death-like silence, would send a shiver down the spine of even the most stalwart of fighters. But the darkness is the least of the dangers of this alien world. The Underdark is home to so many creatures that dig and burrow. With its cave-ins and collapsing tunnels so common, one can easily become lost. A single step could be the difference between salvation or a lifetime without ever seeing the sun again. So far removed from the surface, the water could become stagnant and riddled with disease, the air thin and stale, sometimes filled with noxious gases or poisonous spores. One might expect a realm without a sun to be cold, and many such places within the Underdark are bitterly cold. It suck the strength right out of your body. But some burn like a furnace, as they are close to natural hot springs or lava flows deep beneath the earth. The most incredible natural environment, however, are the great fungal forests, walls of moss thick as mud, and giant glowing mushrooms that stretch up as tall as great trees. If the collapsing tunnels, endless dark, and variety of environmental hazards do not spell your doom, then the monsters lurking in the caves certainly will. Umber hulks, giant insectoid monsters burrowing through rock, stunning their prey with their wicked gaze. Hooked horrors, making clicking sounds that grow in pace and volume as they close in on our target, grasping them with huge, bony appendages and feasting on their flesh with sharp beaks. Not to mention the many species of ooze that squirm about, mindlessly searching for prey to engulf. Not all creatures within the Underdark are malicious, however. The humble Flumph, a floating, flat jellyfish, will happily guide anyone it finds back to the surface. Rule number 1 of surviving in deep caves and dungeons: always trust a Flumph. Yet these beasts are nothing compared to the inhabitants of this other world. The deep gnomes are very much like their surface cousins in attitude, if not in culture, mining for precious stones. The myconids, telepathic humanoid mushrooms, inhabit the great fungal forests and will gladly offer shelter to any adventurer that comes in peace. Even small communities of stone giants make their home here, crafting great works of art from stone and gem, and always speaking of their realm of dreams. The most infamous and well-known of the Underdwellers are the Dark Elves and the Deep Dwarves, the Drow and the Duergar. Drow are a subspecies of elf with ebony skin and eyes filled with pride and spite, commonly called the Dark Elves. They are a tyrannical matriarchy. Men, even male drow, are little more than necessary pawns for work, a marker of station, or for reproduction. The women that leave the society of Drow are cunning and cruel slavers, leading raiding parties onto the surface to replenish their workforce. For this is the will of their goddess, Lolth, the Spider Queen. The Duergar are to the dwarves what the Drow are to the elves, a shamed clan of mountain dwarves that delved too deep into the world, drawing the attention of the Drow. The war that followed left the clan decimated, perfect prey for the other denizens of the Underdark, the Mind Flayers, Illithids. The alien creatures used their psionic gifts to enslave the now weakened clan Duergar. Although the clan members were certain their kin would come to save them, centuries passed without aid. Eventually, the Duergar grew strong enough to rebel against their masters, now having resilience against their psychic abilities, destroying the Elder Brain and unleashing a vengeance so complete that it nearly brought the Illithids of the Underdark to extinction. But the Duergar were forever changed. All the typical dwarvish love of craftsmanship and kin, replaced with a cold determination to survive and a bitterness against the weak. Now these three beings wage an eternal war for supremacy of the Underdark. Drow, Duergar, and Illithid. A three-way war beneath the world. Untold riches, magical discoveries, and the glory of a lifetime is open to any brave enough or foolish enough to venture into the Underdark. So tell me, adventurers, how deep are you willing to delve? On this channel, I put together narrative videos regarding the lore of Dungeons & Dragons. If you enjoyed this video and you want to support the channel, then please subscribe and leave a like. It'll really help me out a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.